Yes, this is Tactical Red, and you're on Tactical United, and let's do some main night discussions because a lot of things need to be discussed. I'm still not happy with that 0-0 draw. I'm still not happy with the fact that a lot of these fans think that it's a good result. Like, it would be a good result if we tried to win, if we tried to play attacking football. That would have been a good result. But we didn't try to do that, did we? We went defensive, you know. So I'm not happy with that. We got Leipzig coming up. We can discuss a little bit about Leipzig as well. And what team Ollie should be... Sorry, what team Ollie should be playing. I'm going to start off with that, actually, because you know what? Like, the team that I think... The players that I think Ollie should be playing. I mean, I'm a type of person, and you have to look at your team and think, okay, what type of players we got? Okay, we got quality players, good strikers, very good midfield, not a lot of wingers, no wingers. In fact, we've got no wingers. Dan James, I'm not classing Dan James in that bracket because for me, as I said this long time ago. I said this when we signed him. And the way I got attacked when we signed him was the next level. Like, I was getting attacked. But I said he should be nowhere near us. I said he'll be lucky to score 7 goals this season. He hasn't even scored 7 goals in this season and last season. Like, he's just a bang average footballer. Like, to be honest, like, in my prime, when I was playing football, I think I could do better than him. He just was a pace merchant. Like, he's just got pace, that's it. But actually what he has with his feet, I think I'm better than him on my feet. I'm not gonna lie. I know it sounds very arrogant, but I think he's rubbish. I actually think he's rubbish. He's a rubbish footballer. I think in the right system you can utilize his pace, but in our system you can't. And maybe I'm not as good as him. I don't know. I'm just talking, but the way I see it is that he is just not. He's not a footballer. He's not a footballer. To me, he's not a Man United footballer. I'm sorry. So we don't have any wingers. So me, I'll be like, you know what? We're not gonna have wingers. I'll wait for see we're gonna come from wing backs or full backs, and that's how I see it. But me, I'm going straight with a diamond formation. You know, I want to try it. I will try it. If it didn't work, it didn't work. But I'm going with a diamond formation, or I'm going with 4-3-3. I'm not changing that. Like, I'm not changing. I'm not, maybe 5 at the back, maybe, but maybe 5 at the back, maybe. I mean, 5 at the back isn't too bad, but I'm going with the diamond. And the way I play this diamond, obviously, I would rotate the strikers because we have 4 strikers. We have Greenwood, Rashford, Martial, Cavani. I'd rotate those top 4. I'll be doing what Fergie did, showing them Solskjaer, York, and Cole. It's funny, like people think Solskjaer's been learning all this stuff from Fergie, but he ain't learned nothing. Believe me, he don't know nothing. I'll play 2 up front. Any of the 2, it can work. Trust me, any of those 2 up front would work easy. And then I'd play. I don't know who I'd play because for me, I know everyone loves Fernandes, but he's just, I call him Fernandes because, like, without the penalties, he's okay. Don't get me wrong. His mentality and that is good. But for me, he's not a number 10. For me, he's a number 8. For me, I wouldn't play him at the number 10. I'd play Donny van de Beek as a number 10. Because what Donny van de Beek does that Pogba and Bruno can't do is that he has a better awareness of where players are. He has a better awareness of laying off one-touch passing, and it's more accurate than both of them. Like, they're both number 8s. Pogba and Bruno are number 8s. Pogba and Bruno, trust me, Bruno is a number 8. The way he plays tenacious. He's box to box. He plays tenacious. He tackles. He presses. He pushes the team forward. Like, he's not a number 10. He's not a number 10, and he's not playing in the right position for us. And that's why when he does play number 10, sometimes we just look all over the place because that's not where he plays. That's not his natural position. And he can do it, yeah, but it's not natural position for him. I think he's a number 8. I think he's a perfect number 8. He gets up and down that pitch. He shoots, he assists, he crosses. He's a number 8. He's a number 8. I think Van der Beek, if you played Van der Beek, Bruno and Pogba in the diamond with Fred holding, believe me, that is working. And the reason why Matic can't hold that team, and the reason why when Matic plays with us, the reason why when Matic plays, like, if we're dominating position, Matic is obviously the best player to play. If we're playing against a Bournemouth or something like that, or I don't know, like Burnley, Matic is the best player to play because out of our CDMs, Fred and McTominay, I don't rate McTominay at all. Never have. Said it from the beginning. Like, I'm sick of saying things and sick because I see it from early. I said Brandon Williams, I don't know what he's good at. I said McTominay is not a Man United player. I said, Dan James is rubbish. Like, Solskjaer likes all these types of players because, like, if you look at that team that started against Chelsea, it's nearly a B team. It's nearly a B team. Like, it's nearly a B team. That midfield is nearly a B team midfield, and strikers. Like, honestly, it is. It is because you look at our bench, and with Martial, you just think to yourself that bench is better than that starting lineup. It is. Twanzebe and that. Come on, like Twanzebe's better than Maguire. I don't care what anyone tells me. Twanzebe's better than Maguire. I don't care. I don't care what you have to say. I don't care what you think. Twanzebe's better than Maguire. I've seen Twanzebe 3 or 4 times, and I know that he's better than Maguire. Maguire is Maguire right now. Maguire is making mistakes. He's like he got someone in a headlock because if you look at that should have been penalty for Chelsea. Yeah, his man got in front of him. Yeah, and then he realized, panicked, and tried to choke him down. Like, this is the type of player that we have in Maguire as our captain and as our leader. And if Maguire's our captain, the decision of making him a captain is Ollie, and that says everything you need to know about Ollie and what he believes in players. He believes in trash. He believes in because you have to understand, Ollie is a type of person that was never the number 1. Yeah, he was never number 1. He was never the big star. He was never first team. He was never like a big character. Never. So he likes people like him, quiet, unassuming guys like Maguire. So he looks at Maguire as himself. So you have to remember that when people select their captain, they're selecting someone who they think represents themselves on the pitch, and that's Ollie's representation. Like, let's not forget that. Like, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. So I play Diamond with Fred at the base. Like, I'm playing Telles when he's fit. I'm playing Telles when he's fit. I would still try Luke Shaw at the back. Centre back. I don't care. I'm trying it. I'm trying it because to me, I think give it 3-4 games, he could be that. Give it 3-4 games, not the first game. Not everyone because it's his first game. Give it 3, 4, 5 games. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You know what I mean? But if it works, look, people are doing it. Even Mourinho with Tottenham played Davis at centre back. Everyone's doing it. Everyone's putting their left back, who's a bit good defensively, at centre back because he gives that team balance. I'm telling you, I will play Luke Shaw and Twanzebe. I don't care. I'm playing them. And people are like, oh, well, they're not that strong in the air. Like, how many teams score goals in the air these days? You don't need a big ass 6'4" centre back like Maguire is. You don't need that slowness. Like you see against Werner, he got outpaced on that left. Like on the right, he got outpaced. He was just burnt. Werner just burnt him. Like I just can't stand how slow he is. I can't stand how many mistakes he's gonna make. Do you know what I mean? So nah, I'm playing Luke Shaw and Tuanzebe. I'm trying it out. Wan-Bissaka right, De Gea. Like De Gea's got back to his best. I'm not gonna lie, he got back to his best. He needed that pressure. That was a good move by Oli. I give credit where credit's due. I'm not a hater. I'm not a Man United hater. I'm just a person that just likes, I'm a person that wants Man United to do so well. That's all I want. I want Man United to do the best. I want Man United to be the best. I don't want Man United to be second best or third best. You guys who are Oli in all have agendas. You talk about people that are Oli out that have agendas, but the people that Oli in have agendas because, like for me, I'm not being funny. I'm really not. But if you're Oli in, it's because your agenda is for Oli to do well. Your agenda is not for Man United to do well. Because how can you be Oli in and want Man United to do well when the things that he does consistently are poor? Like, he does some good things, but consistently he does poor things too. Like, you can't have that. That's not gonna make us win titles. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want to win titles. I want to do things like that. And having Oli as the manager isn't gonna do that. So if you're Oli in, you have an agenda. Like, I'm sick of all you people saying with Oli out, oh, we have an agenda. You have an agenda. Because how can you think that Oli is the right man for Man United? How? Why? How? Because you have an agenda. You just want it to work. That's an agenda. That is an agenda. Believe me. So yeah, that's the team that I will be looking to play, man. And I think at the end of the day, you got to get most of your best players on the pitch, and you got to get most of the players on the pitch. I mean, at the end of the day, with a diamond, with Van der Beek at the top, Bruno on the right of the diamond, Pogba on the left. Like, some games you can change it. Some games you can play Fred on the left, and you can. Like, if you want to be a bit more solid, if you want to be a bit less attacking, yeah, you can change. You can put a different player in there. You can put Mctominey in there. You can put Matic in there. Do you know what I mean? You can change it. Like, it doesn't have to be the same players, but I want to see a diamond. I want to see a diamond because that's what allows our players to perform at their best. It allows our players to perform at their best. It does. It does. It allows our players to be what they can be. Two strikers. They don't have to focus on tracking back like you do on the wings. Yeah. And we can control possession. We can control teams like that. Yeah, he can do so much with that. But we never do that. Why? Because Oli doesn't have any tactics. He doesn't see what's what. Do you know what I mean? And I'm going to play Leipzig. And I'm telling you now, guys, against Leipzig, it's not going to be an easy game. It's not going to be an easy game. They will dominate the ball 100%. Like, don't be surprised when Leipzig dominate us. Please do not be surprised. Because he's going to go 5 at the back, maybe, Oli. But don't be surprised when they dominate the ball. They will dominate us. They play quick football. All their players get into the box. Like, they're just trying to score goals from all over the pitch. Like, they will get goals and they will dominate us. Because I've seen them. I watched them. And I watch us and I know we're going to get dominated there. Believe me, we are. I mean, I think like Old Trafford, but I think we're still going to get dominated. It doesn't matter even. We're not even winning games at Old Trafford anymore. Not winning games. Do you know why? Because we have to play better on the break. Simple as that. We play better on the break, and that's how we score goals on the break better. You know, yeah, Leipzig. I mean, it's going to be an interesting game because a lot of Man United fans that are Oli out would take Nagelsmann. They would, and this is going to be like Nagelsmann to just show everyone what he's capable of with a team. And let's not forget, this team is not. This team has no star players. This team has no their best players, Forsberg or Poulsen or Olmo. Like, their best players are talking, ain't doing nothing. Like, I don't think if we had a proper manager, I'm not sure if any of their midfielders or attack are getting into our team. I think maybe Upper Mancana would get in our team. even connotate that other defender we get in our team. Do you know what I mean? But that's about it. That's about it. That's about it. Do you know what I mean? So when you see what a manager can do, when you see what a manager can actually do against with a team that isn't, amazing, and when you see this is top level managers, like this is what you call high level coaching, high level management. Yeah, this is what you're gonna see from Leipzig, and I'm not saying they're gonna win. I'm not saying they're gonna win because, as I said, because their players ain't that good. Like the system, they rely completely on the system and the coaching. It's complete reliance on that, and sometimes players can have bad games, and if you're not like high level quality, sometimes if you can't score. But I don't know what team he's gonna play. I don't know what he's gonna do. I know Martial's gonna play. I think Bruno should be dropped. I think Van der Beek should play. I think he needs to do that. He needs to show us. He needs to show us that he's got balls because I said from long time ago that he's a weak man. I said from ages ago, from when just even before he's even became the permanent manager. I said Ollie is a weak man just by how he talks. And that's why a lot of Man United fans don't like him because, like, some people, they can't really, I don't know. A lot of Man United fans see the way he talks and thinks, that is not inspirational. Like, that is not going to inspire you as a player. That is not going to motivate you as a player. Like, the excuses, the softness, he's just not a leader. He's not a leader. He's nowhere near a leader. He's not even close to being a leader. I think he's just a nice man and a soft man. Like, he's not a leader. Like, let's just keep it 100. Like, and this is the guy that's managing Man United, and you Ollie In fans want this guy to do well, but he's not a leader. That's what I'm saying. You guys have agendas. You Ollie In fans have agendas. Like, I'm sorry. Ollie In fans have the biggest agendas. Bigger than the people that are Pogba In, bigger than people that are Martial FC, bigger than, because they're like, oh, we back our manager, back the manager. Like, people still listen to that Fergie quote, yeah, back the manager. Fergie is not, like, Fergie, he would say that about all managers. He would say that even if Fergie would say that even if a guy got relegated, like, he would say, yeah, back him, because that's Fergie's mentality. Like, don't think that's right, because it's not right. It's not, because you can't keep backing managers that ain't doing nothing. Do you know what I mean? And, people be like, oh, well, he came third. Oh, he's improved the team. Like, we haven't improved because we got the same amount of points as we did last season, the season before. So that's not an improvement. I know the position changed, blah, 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 but it's the same points. I think this season, it's going to be a tighter season as well because teams are dropping points all over the place, and I don't think anyone's going to get close to 100 points this season. And I think, I think 85 points, 85 to 90 points can win the league easy. And I genuinely think that Manchester United can win the league this season. I genuinely think that. I genuinely think if we play this proper team with, the diamond formation, I genuinely believe we can win the league. I genuinely believe that we can win the league. Like, why can't we win the league? Why can't we? Liverpool are struggling, Man City are struggling, Chelsea are struggling, Arsenal are struggling, Tottenham look like they could take advantage. If we're not careful. Like, if we're not careful, if Mourinho wins the league with Tottenham, that completely eradicates. That would say to me, if Tottenham won the league if Spurs won the league with Mourinho, I would say we made a mistake. We should have completely backed him. I would say that. There's no doubt about it. I would have said I was wrong to say Mourinho out. I would say all of that because you know what? If he wins the league with that team, honestly, I'm like, you know what? We made a mistake. We didn't back him, and we should have just let him do what he wanted to do completely. And get rid of players like Martial and Pogba, because you know what, yeah? Like, on Martial, remember, like everyone talking about Martial, he hasn't scored this season. He hasn't scored a lot from last season either. I think after he bagged the hat trick, I think he only scored like against Bournemouth. I think he's only scored 2 goals since he's bagged the hat trick. Is that the type of striker that we want? That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying, like my last thing is that the type of striker we want? Like I like Martial and everything like that, but he's not a striker. Like I know like a lot of people think, yeah, but he's hold up play and this, that, and the other, and it is there. Don't get me wrong. He holds the ball up. He links play well, but nah, he's not. He's not hungry to get in the box. Like he's not hungry to score goals, and that's the problem I have. I'm Tactical Red. This is Tactical United. Hope everyone can enjoy their day.